Our Earth holiday season may be just around the corner, but it would be rude to forget some of the wonderful celebrations that can be found throughout the galaxy and in other worlds. So let's spread the cheer with some of the best genre holidays. First off, let's start with that time Captain Kirk stopped the Purge by discussing the planet Beta 3's Red Hour holiday. Seriously, in the Star Trek episode Return of the Archons, we learn that once a year at 6 p.m. on Beta 3, all laws are suspended and debauchery reigns supreme for 24 hours. On all the other days of the year, a computer system named Landru controls the entire population, preventing any war, hate, fear, or conflict. That is, until Captain Kirk showed up and convinced Landru it was wrong, because apparently Starfleet doesn't condone the Purge. But it does prove the old idea that when it comes to science fiction, Star Trek probably did it first. If you're looking for something a bit more uplifting, then take a stop by Sardic Town for the Crystal Feast, from the Doctor Who episode A Christmas Carol. Pulled right out of a Charles Dickens novel, grumpy old Kazran Sardic runs Sardic Town, and won't help anyone even on Christmas. I mean, the Crystal Feast. That is, until the 11th Doctor comes to town and goes back in time to warm the old man's heart, back when he was a kid. Also, the Crystal Feast is celebrated with fish that swim in the air, which is super cool, until you realize there are also sharks up there. If you want to be a bit more lazy on your holidays, then you should celebrate Robonica. Technically, this is a fictional holiday made up by Bender on Futurama, but it sounds like a perfect holiday to take up. Celebrations include getting drunk, carving jack-o'-lanterns, not working, watching oil wrestling, and lighting beer bottles like candles. I mean, come on, it's the holiest 2 weeks of the robot calendar. But if you want something a bit more meaningful, then you should celebrate Unification Day from the Firefly universe. Unification Day is a celebration of when the Alliance finally beat down those pesky browncoats in the Battle of Serenity. Browncoats like that there Captain Malcolm Reynolds. Don't you love to celebrate the destruction of freedom and the birth of the biggest dictatorship in the verse? Okay, we're just kidding, we ain't looking for some imminent violence. No self-respecting Goram smuggler would celebrate Unification Day. We'll end on something that's a little bit happier, because we can't have a list like this without mentioning Life Day. Introduced in the instant classic Star Wars Holiday Special, Life Day is a special day for Wookiees to pay homage to their forest planet of Kashyyyk by gathering around the life tree and celebrating with traditions like having B. Arthur sing while pretending to be a cantina bartender, watching a cooking show segment for way too long, have Chewbacca's dad get aroused by Diane Carroll's hologram, and generally make Harrison Ford absolutely miserable. What a wonderful and special holiday Life Day is.